Today, I'm going to be reviewing the Ninja Foodi Power Blender Ultimate System. It is a little overwhelming, I must say. I had a friend who had this, so I decided to buy it. We used it at his place. So I've not actually used this here, but I wanted to go over everything that you get. It's really cool. This is to do dough. If you want, here's an adapter. This thing right here is an adapter to put these blades on, which are for shredding and stuff like that. Here is the food processor. So you'll put the food in there. Now you also have to make sure that your food is cut no shorter than this or it won't work. But you also do want to cut off the ends. You've got the smoothie maker. You have a smoothie cup holder. And this is the actual Ninja. It is solid. This locks on here. So you have to push this to release it. But it locks on. I mean, this is better than any other blender I've ever had. And what's really cool, on the bottom, there's actually suction cups. So this thing will stay still. Now, it rocks a little bit, but it will not move. You can actually see down there, there's the suction cups. All right, let's take a look at the base. What's really interesting, or it's a really good feature, is whatever you put onto here, this will detect what you have on there, whether it's a blender, or whether it's a food processor or even the other cups. It has auto features and it can detect that. It can detect which lid is on top. So again, if you're doing blender or if you're doing processor, the unit will actually detect it. Now let's go take a look at some of the separate parts. Here is the Ninja Foodi dough blade for kneading dough. You put it in like this. And it's important to know that you need the flat lid. This will not work unless you have the flat lid. It's kind of a nice safety feature, and it also helps use the auto. What you would do, if I show you here, you click the release, pull this off, and then you put the dough maker in like that, right? And then you put the top back on like that, and you lock it in place. Now you're ready to do knead your dough or whatever like that. Cookie dough, pizza dough, and it will happen automatically through here. There'll be some options in there. So that is the dough maker. All right, now let's move on to the shredder, the grater, and the shredder, which are here. This is the shredder here. It's reversible, and there's the grater. This is the adapter. So how it works is you have to put this in there, and then whichever one. And by the way, be very careful. Everything is super sharp in here. In fact, when we opened it up, one of the blades fell out and cut my wife's foot. So be super careful. Now, this uses the processor top. So if you try to put the other one in, it's not going to work. And so this just goes down, and you'll see here, it clicks in place. Now, this is where the processor is. So this is where you push in the food. And remember, you want your food to be this size, about this size. If it's any shorter than this, it's not going to work. But that's how you do it. It's very easy to switch those out. All right, so now I want to show you one thing because you have this on the base of the pitcher. This is on there tight. To get it off, you just twist it like that, and it comes straight off like that. It's real easy, very convenient. We have the smoothie bowl maker, which I'm going to show you how that works. Now, this is the smoothie bowl maker. This bottom piece actually goes on either the extraction cup or this one. And the way that works is you just put it down into here and you twist it and it locks in place. And then you go down here to the auto program and pick what you want. You would put your ice in the other way. You put your ice in whatever you want, and then it will blend it up. Again, very sharp blades. To get that off, again, just twist like that. And you'll see in here, it has this right here that turns around. That's just to get the sides, to clean the sides off. For your drink or bowl or whatever you're using. Let's take a look at the other one. All right, so this is the nutrient extraction cup. As you see, it doesn't have the side pieces to do it. I don't know what the difference is, but I wanted to unbox this. So this, of course, you go like this, put your ice in, fruit or whatever, and then this, it's going to be hard to do it one-handed, but this goes down into this part here. And then this, it's not together well, so just realize that. But that would go down in there and then lock in. You'll want to make sure you have it done right and tightened on there, because otherwise it won't be right. But that's it. It just goes in there real easy. As you can see, all the pieces fit in here nicely. There is a little bit of a learning curve here, but this does everything. And Amazon runs deals. I know we got some stuff coming up here in October. whatever. If you get this on a deal, I mean, you got your food processor, blender, smoothie maker, shredder, slicer, everything. And this thing is really cool because it's all just auto. Everything's like pre-programmed and you're able to choose what you want. I hope this review helps, and I'll see you next time.